Excellent. So what is up? I am here with the Shelly Eldridge. I'm gonna let Shelly introduce herself here in a second. So basically, so I'm gonna let Shelly tell you who she is, what she, all that good stuff, right? How to tap in, the whole 9 yards. And but first off, I want to honor Shelly because the reason we're doing this hot seat, I don't often do them. It was just something that kind of I randomly decided to do. So Shelly actually is a Contrast University alumni. Actually, we actually end up reconnecting. She actually decided to become a client again, which is really cool. And one of the things that I did when I made the offer was that for those like the first one or two people who like take action and like, because I believe that individuals who are decisive should be rewarded differently than those who aren't decisive, right? So I was like, hey, the first one or two who take advantage of this, I'll do it for at least one, maybe two. I'll do a hot seat with you on in your business, like map out exactly what I do to help you hit whatever your specific revenue goals are. Over the next 90, 60 days or whatever the time length is. And then Shelly was like, I'm in, right? So, and I was like, I'm gonna take that recording of the hot seat and we'll do it live to our audience. And I'll also take it, email it to our list. And I was just like, maybe we just put it on YouTube and then also put it on the podcast as well, which is really cool. So here we are. So first and foremost, congratulations, Shelly. Congratulations, 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 congratulations. Awesome. So if you're on Instagram, you're listening in. Shelly is on the Zoom, so y'all will be able to hear everything that's going on, and y'all will be able to hear everything that's going on. I'll maybe even let me see if this will work. If I even bring it over here and I flip it around, so y'all can actually see it. So that might work. Let's start with that for a second. See how this works out. And if y'all want me to turn around, I can. But I think y'all can see both of us if I do it like that. I think that should be cool. All right, so let's dive in. Let's dive in, Shelly. So, well, first of all, tell everybody who you are and what you do.
I'm Shelly Eldridge, and I'm known as Shelly, the confidence coach. I specialize in helping high-level professionals to accomplish their personal or professional goals in less time without being confused or overwhelmed.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, what made you start doing this?
Oh my gosh. Being in a place of not knowing who I was, what I was called to do, why I was here, sent me down this path of trying to figure that out, right? Like, so what is faith? How do you actually walk it out? How do you know where to start? How do you, begin to go after what you're called to do? And when I didn't have an answer to those questions, I was sent down this path of figuring those things out. But then I connected with a coach at my job, and she helped me to see what I had. She helped me to see that I was the best person to achieve my goal. And in that process, I figured out like a framework, and I was like, dang, man, not only that, they have so many people going through this SMART goals model for achieving their goals. And it wasn't even created to help you to achieve your goals. And so I was like, oh, snap. The first part of it was, how do you make your goal specific? Making it specific. And I'm like, shoot, I don't know what my goal is. How am I supposed to make it specific? So then I was like, oh, shoot, how many other professionals are going through this same challenge, not knowing what their goal is, not knowing how to achieve their goal, not seeing themselves as the best person to achieve their goal? And how many of them are getting stuck right there? So I said, you know what? I got a framework. I got something I can use to help other people. But not only that, I used it to help myself first and then tested it with other people. When they started getting results, I was like, dang, man, I got something here that can really break through and help all other high-level professionals to really start accomplishing those things they've been dreaming of, believing for, hoping for. Man, it's on. It's on.
I love it. I love it. So, for those individuals who are, let's say somebody who's watching right now, they're like, hey, I'm definitely one of those individuals. I'm executive. I'm a professional. I'm stuck. I kind of feel like I lack confidence. I won't decide and do. I don't know if it's a business in me or if it's a book in me or if there's a race for me. Those are the individuals you typically help. You help them break through that, right?
Absolutely.
Perfect. So if they're watching this either live or watching the recording, what's the best way for them to tap in with you?
The best way for them to get connected and like fast track this thing is go to helpmetakeaction.com. That way they'll be able to check out, see what, get a glimpse of what I'm doing, how I can help them get some strategies up front and start making some progress and possibly get on a call with me.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, cool. So let's dive in. So, and the beautiful thing, one of the things I can appreciate about Shelly, she's an amazing coach, but she also sees the value of having a coach, right? All coaches should have a coach. So I think that's super dope. So, so let's dive in. So, what would you say, what would you say based on your current goals and current focus for this quarter? What's the biggest thing you would like to get out of this call? And if you walked away from this call, if you got this, it'll be a total win for you. What would it be?
I would say exposure.
Okay. How to
I
get more
think that,
exposure?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
because I feel like no, not feel like, I know I have something. It's been proven. I've had clients go through the program and things like that where they get results and they get results fast.
Okay.
It's crazy. So I'm like, I'm on a mission. I'm on a personal mission to help more people to find hope for their journey so that they can start doing the things that they've been called to do.
Okay. Got it. Okay, perfect. So let's start. What's your most um prominent social media platform? What are you on most? What's your favorite?
Instagram.
Instagram. Okay, cool. So let's jump over to Instagram real quick. Let's see what's going on Instagram. So 1 second. Let me get us over on Instagram real quick. Let's open a clean tab. All right, boom. Let's go here. Okay, so Instagram. Hang on, let me log in. Let me see. There's my quill. Yep. All right, let me get logged into my Instagram real quick. What's your Instagram? Instagram what?
Shelly TCC.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can just.
So it's SHELLYTCC, as in the confidence coach.
Okay, cool. So you said Shelly.
Yep.
Uh, Shelly
TCC.
CCC.
T as in Tom.
Oh, CCT.
I'm gonna put it in the chat for you.
Right here. Boom. CCT.
Shelly, wait a minute, hold on. Shelly TCC.
Oh, D. Okay, duh. You said it. The confidence coach. Duh.
Yes.
Duh, Marquil. All right. All right, there we go.
All good.
All right, boom. Here we go. So let me share my screen. Let me see if it's gonna go to the right screen. Let's see. Perfect. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Can you see your Instagram is the main thing, right?
Yes.
No? Because can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. It's on your window though, so it's a little small for me.
Okay, it's on your window. Okay, let me change it. Let's go back here. Let me move that. See if that helps. What about now?
It's the same. So
Still small?
I see it on your window. I see your picture small and then
Let's do
I
it this
see
way.
it. Yeah, there we go.
That's it there?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Boom. All right, cool. So let's dive in. So if we go here, so boom, you got this, get out of your own way. So let's go down here. So how often are you putting up content?
So I was posting like once a day, but then I would say the last couple weeks or so, I haven't been posting.
Any reason you haven't been posting?
Just restructuring, making sure my foundation was solid. It was a lot of stuff that I got into over the last, I would say the last 4 or 5 months. And that's part of the reason why I came back into the program because I needed to get refocused.
Mhm.
So um so that's the main reason. And also making sure like I know what content to post about.
Got it.
That could
Let me
be
ask you
like
this.
engaging.
Got it. Let me ask you this. How often do you speak?
Um, like speaking engagements and stuff.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Um, it could be once every other month, something like that.
Got it. How do you have the recording of all that content?
Some of them, yes.
Are you chopping any of that up into like 1 to 2 minute segments and using as reels?
No.
Got it. How many pieces of like that long form you got from speaking on stages?
Um, some of it was virtual, so I have one, two, at least three.
Okay. So I would take all and they're all probably like an hour a piece, maybe, huh?
Yeah.
So I would get all of that, and then
Mm-hmm.
you find somebody who you don't gotta edit it yourself. You can literally get somebody like on Fiverr to do it,
Okay.
right? And I would have them chop those up into reels with like the animations over it. So you probably seen our page and like how we do ours. So you see on ours, our content that does the best is that type of stuff.
Okay.
So like just like little random clips from like stage, like 1 to 2 minute clips.
Mm-hmm.
So and then some of these, not all of them, but some of them like catch like crazy activity on them. Not 100%, but it's like so one other thing I would recommend you doing. Part of I know we talk about the 7-figure marketing plan at CAU. One
Mm-hmm.
of them I would definitely create part of your marketing plan is to post 3 to 5 times a day.
Okay.
Yep. And Bubble Babes University said video.ai can chop it up too.
Okay. That.
But to be honest with you, I thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Another thing I would say though is that if you don't, I mean, because I just speak for me. I know for me, I'm not a person I like to learn new softwares. So it's
Yeah.
like if you want to focus on the main thing, which is creating content and then having enrollment costs, I
Mm-hmm.
would just get somebody on Fiverr and you pay them $5 a video or however much they charge. So that
Mm-hmm.
way, all you got to do is send them the content,
Okay.
and then they handle the whole thing for you.
I love that.
So I would go to posting. I would post 3 to 5 times per day, like
Mm-hmm.
create that habit. And they don't all have to be videos. It can just be different stuff, right? It can literally be um just some like quote pictures or whatever. As you see, we take some of this stuff from Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
just random stuff, but like heavy on the content. And I already see that you create content, but just taking more of that. Even
Okay.
even your virtual speaking gigs, like taking the content from your virtual speaking gigs, chopping those up
Mm-hmm.
or having them chopped up, and then leveraging those also,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
You just basically mix that into the other content that you already got, where like
Mm-hmm.
you speaking straight to camera, like, and then you weave that in.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then you just kind of create, you just create a cadence.
Does it have to be like quote picture video post, I mean quote picture video like that, or not that kind of cadence?
Nah, it don't necessarily got to. You can just
Okay.
you can just
Okay.
kind of decide. You can just kind of decide your rhythm and what that looks like.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yep. You can just kind of decide because like what we were doing, we was doing a quote in the morning, then like a piece of content, video content, and then something else. But then we started testing a video in the morning, and then just kind of. So I would say just kind of switch it around because like I was in the
Okay.
gym this morning, and one of my buddies was like, somebody told him it's like this software that can post overnight for you because they get some of the best engagement overnight. And
Mm,
I was like, well, we tested that and we didn't really see a difference.
mm,
So I think at the end of the day, it really just depends on you
yeah.
and like your audience because your audience may move different. So I would say just get into that habit of posting 3 to 5 times per day. Because the cool thing is like with the ads that we're showing you how to do, you will be able to take your ads are going to get more views on your content because when they see your ads, people who don't know you, they're gonna be like, "Whoa, who's Shelly? This is my first time
Mhm.
seeing her. Let me go dig deeper," and then they'll go over and check out your content, right? So, like for example, sometimes we have CAU clients who say, "Well, I got a client, but they didn't go through the funnel," right?
Mhm.
And here's what happens sometimes. Sometimes people will see your ad, don't opt in, they go over to your IG, start watching your content, and then they
Mm.
shoot you a DM. And now y'all start having a conversation. Now that moves to a call, but they never opted into the funnel though. But they saw
Mhm.
an ad though. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So you basically want to build like this ecosystem, basically,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So because they're gonna go through your social media, they're gonna get on your email list, they're gonna get text, they're gonna get all different type of stuff. So now we're gonna get them into that ecosystem, and because like someone gonna see your content, and when they someone gonna see your content for the first time,
Mhm.
it may be in the Explorer page on Instagram, and they watch your video, and now because they watch your video, now they start seeing your ads,
Mhm.
and then vice versa. Just because they saw your ads, now they start seeing your content, right?
Mhm.
Now they DM you for some reason. Now they start seeing your content because Facebook and Instagram is basically they're like if they're DMing each other,
Right.
this tells us that they know each other. So now we
Mhm.
need to start showing them the content. But you
Mhm.
want to be in the thing where you're feeding the system, because of course social media thrives on content, right? So
Right.
you want to be feeding the machine content for people to eat up.
Awesome.
And that comes with that 3 to 5 times posting per day. And then you take some of that video content, because of course part of the 7-figure marketing plan is emailing your list every day, because now you're building your email list from your ads and your content.
Mhm.
So now you can even take some of that content and then you email that content to your email list. Does it make sense?
Yeah. Yep, I'm following. Because I even had somebody say, I really appreciate the videos because I was taking my Instagram videos and then putting them in my email and sending them out to my email list. And they was like, this is the thing I watch first thing in the morning, or this is how I get my day started, kind of thing. So that's really helpful.
Mm-hmm. And then another thing to consider is that any questions on any of that so far?
No, no, no. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Another thing to consider is that do you got like a live stream a frequency? Like how you go live?
Nope.
That's another thing to consider. From a content perspective, is like doing like a frequent live stream,
Okay.
right? Because the beautiful thing is once you end that live, so for example, once we end this live,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just I'm just gonna it's gonna say, hey, do you want to discard it or do you want to share it to your feed? I'm gonna just share it to the feed.
Right. Right.
So then this video, it lives on the feed.
That.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then people are seeing it. So then people are seeing it, and then people are getting on and getting off. Some people are sitting on watching the whole thing. So now let's say, for example, you had a topic each week where it was like get unstuck Tuesday or whatever your thing is, right? And
Mm-hmm.
now you're on there talking about your framework each week.
Yeah.
Or you could literally be doing hot seats on some of them where you're literally helping people break through
Mm.
like live,
Yeah.
right? So for
Yeah.
example, one of our frequency we do it's every Tuesday normally. We switch it around now because and we're gonna kind of get back to it this year, but basically it was teaching a certain topic one Tuesday. One Tuesday was marketing reviews. One Tuesday was hot seats. Well, now ask me anything. And
Mm-hmm.
then one Tuesday was like a live Q&A with the client. But it's still, I think it was called we called it Free Coaching Tuesdays.
Okay.
You can call it, whatever you want that's in alignment with the brand, right? So
Right.
now it becomes like your own TV show.
Yeah.
And then now you got people being notified on Instagram when you go live,
Mm-hmm.
and you can invite your email list to the live as well.
Love it.
Now imagine, because imagine you having somebody on and they're literally talking through what they're stuck with, and you're literally helping them break through live.
Yeah.
And at the end, you're like, hey, by the way, this is the type of work that I do with my clients. Everything is custom for the most part based on your situation. If you'd like to have a conversation about how, we can work together to help you break through, to get unstuck, take action, to get that book released, launch that business, ask for that raise, ask for that date, whatever it is, click the link in the bio or text this or whatever the call to action is, to go to check out another quick training video, and then schedule a quick call or just shoot me a DM. Right.
Yeah.
So now now imagine every time you do that, you get 4 or 5 scheduled calls. And then
Yeah.
you get one of those to enroll. And now you're adding those to the other numbers, because that's going to be nurturing, because some of those leads you're getting that opt-in, they're going to require a little more nurturing. And then those live streams are going to help, with the nurturing.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Does it make sense?
Yep. Yep.
What questions you got for me?
Man, dang. Now I'm just I'm just processing this. This is good. This is good.
I'm gonna make sure I'll make sure you get the recording too.
Okay, okay. Because I've been thinking about like how to go about it, and this is this is exactly what I need, because I need more exposure. I need more people to know about what I do, because I already know I can help people. I already know that the things I specialize in and the results I can help my clients get when they lock in, when they commit it, when they decide that they want that change. So this is awesome. This is great. This is
For
great.
sure. Good. So yeah, so because that's the biggest thing we want to do. We want to build like this ecosystem, right? So it's like, what's the
Yeah.
marketing strategy? So if you're like, hey, I run ads 24/7,
Mm-hmm.
I post 3 to 5 times per day, I email my list every day, I go live once a week, and then I do a monthly masterclass to my list, or I do a bi-weekly monthly masterclass or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the whole
Mm-hmm.
goal is to get people on my calendar.
Yeah.
Because people are going to engage different ways. Some people are going to watch a live stream. Some people are going to get on a master class. Some people are going to some people are going to get on a master class. Some people are going to go live. Some people are going to DM you after watching content, right?
Yeah.
And then just kind of doing the work and not getting super caught up in the metrics,
Mm-hmm.
because it just kind of snowballs, over time.
True. Now you brought up the monthly masterclass. One of the things you and I talked about was the workshops, right?
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I realized is like masterclasses and actually helping them with the breakthrough coaching. Those are the areas for me where folks kind of get a hands-on experience like with my content and how I can help them.
Yep.
And once they get exposed to that, or if somebody refers them from that exposure, then they're more ready to work with
Yep.
me than those who don't get exposed to that. So
100%.
that's why I'm like, I wanna find a way to, no, I wanna do that more often, more frequently. And the thing that I kind of was getting a little bit stuck on was like, well, with the monthly masterclass, how much time in advance do I need to notify people? Do I charge? Do I need to charge? Like all those different things.
So great question. So let's say, for example, let's say you did your masterclass on Thursdays. Let's just use that for example. I would,
Hmm.
if it was on a Thursday, I'd probably start promoting like Monday.
Okay. Okay.
I wouldn't charge. I just do it free, because right now the name of the game is just the exposure. So they're investing with their time.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't necessarily. I would just open it up just so they can get to experience you,
Okay.
right? I mean, because I can already tell you dynamic. I can already see you're super passionate about what you're doing. You're great at what you do. Now it's just a matter of more people um getting exposed to you, and them paying $47 or whatever. That ain't gonna change your life, right?
Right.
But and then it's gonna block them from getting their lives changed, because they're like, well, I don't know. I done seen a lot of other people say that they're great, but it's all
Mm-hmm.
just motivation, but not real practicals. Maybe Shelly's the same, but now they get to experience you, and I was like, oh wow, this is incredible. And now you're like, well, if you like this, let's have a deeper conversation, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So now even some of the clients you talked about earlier, because you was like, I started sharing it with the clients, blah, blah, blah. Like some of your live streams could literally be you interviewing them.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
them getting to share what they were stuck with. How did you help them break through? What's happened in their life since then?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all literally content. You can do it on a live. You can take that live stream. You can put it on your IG. You can take that same thing and email it to your list. Take up clips from it. All of that. And then on
Mm.
your masterclass / workshop, you
Yeah.
literally teaching your framework, right? And then like your thing may be, hey, I teach my framework and then I pull somebody out and I do a live breakthrough with them, right down the spot. Or
Love.
you may just say, hey, if you want me to walk through how I can help you do this, schedule a call.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
all this is just adds to the exposure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep. I love it.
Cool. What
Love it.
any questions? Anybody got any questions for Shelly as well while we on here? Let's see. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions for Shelly? And also, um, is it y'all getting value from this? Like any bit takeaways or anything? Any bit takeaways? Any bit takeaways or questions for Shelly? Let me see if make sure I didn't miss nobody. All right, cool. What questions you got for me?
Um, this is probably connected to like the workshop masterclass type thing. I'm actually getting ready to do a conference this year.
Nice,
So I'm
nice,
starting an annual conference. It's the Confident You, helping folks to
nice.
really have that practical, actionable strategies that they can
Mhm.
implement and start taking action right away. And so
Yep.
this year I'm going to be doing it February the 16th at from 10 to 3. So it's going to be
Oh, that's
almost
next
like a
month.
full day. Say it again.
This next month.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So I
nice.
need to
Okay.
start,
Congrats.
getting on it, talking about it, sharing about it. It's gonna be in Owens Mills. And so now the thing is I have the idea about it, but even framing it out, like the
Yep,
content and making sure that I can convert, making sure that I'm giving value and making
yep,
sure that I'm marketing that
yep.
that conference.
So let me ask you this. You already like got the hotel and all this type of stuff?
Yeah, I got the spot.
Okay. And then you said it's in Owens Mill. Where is that?
It's it is I don't have the address right off the
No, I'm
top.
saying where is Owens Mill? Where like city is
Oh,
that?
I'm sorry. Owens Mills, Maryland.
Oh, Maryland. Okay, cool. All right,
Yep.
perfect. Where have you already started selling tickets?
No.
How many people are you trying to get?
Minimum 50 people.
Got it. And you haven't mentioned it at all.
Nope. I was literally at the
Well,
place of finalizing all the details and everything. And so I got the date, I got the time, I got the spot. So now like I need to start advertising, but I wanted to talk about like how to go about that.
got it. So I'll share a couple things. You already like paid and everything?
So the way that I got it set up is one of the persons that booked it for me is going to be talking, has a segment. So I got that on live for free.
Okay, cool. All right, so cool. And then how big is your email list right now?
Uh 273.
Got it. So here's the thing. I think the biggest, I definitely like the idea. I just think what are you planning on selling tickets for?
Say it again.
What do you plan on selling tickets for? How much?
149.
The only thing is, Shelly, is like it's super close.
Yeah.
So for an in-person event, you really want to start promo like 90 days out.
Okay. Okay.
Because within that, because even think about like booking flights. Like within
Mhm.
that, if you book a flight like 30 days, 3 weeks, 2 weeks out, that type of thing, that's when the tickets are like highest.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And then people got to
Yeah.
plan and all this different type of stuff, take days off, all that. So I'm not saying it can't work. I'm
Yeah.
just saying ideally, you want to give yourself more of a runway
Okay.
because yeah, you want to give yourself more of a runway to like really put together a full promo campaign because it's a whole promo thing like in itself.
Yeah.
Like with ads, with emails, with content, like it's a full thing.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if there's a way to give yourself like more runway, um, that's definitely ideal. Because
Yeah.
like with events, now on the other hand, um, one thing to consider is you can also do it virtual,
Sure.
right? That's on
Sure.
one hand.
Sure.
Then it don't cost you nothing. You can do it virtual, still had the same thing, and you still get the first virtual one done, right? And I
Mhm.
ain't never the one to try to shoot down anybody goals or anything, but I just want to
Yeah.
like from doing events, like events are harder because they don't not only got to buy the ticket, but they got to buy the flight, they got to buy the hotel, they got to be away from the kids, so they got to get babysitters. They
Right.
might got to take the days off, so it's
Right.
a lot that comes with it, and so you really want to start further out and give yourself more runway,
Okay. Okay.
ideally,
Yeah.
unless you already got like a raving audience where you can shoot out an email or you can do a post and people are like, oh, I'm there no matter what. Some people
Mm-hmm.
can do it, but it's like you definitely gotta because even for our so of course we got the client attraction, we got the boot camps that we do.
Right.
It's end of March. We're actually about to really ramp up promo like between now and end of month. So
Mm.
now we got a full 60, 90 days, and we
Yeah.
actually mentioned it for the first time September at the summit what we did. And I think we got like 40, 50 some people registered at
Okay.
that event. But it's like we got to get that thing out like
Yeah.
quickly. Does that make sense? Well, like we want to give ourselves enough runway because like events are it's a nice undertaking for sure.
Yeah. 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 And this is mostly for like in person, right?
Yep. Uh-huh. That's for in person for sure. Like a virtual one, you don't gotta do it as far as out because it's virtual, right?
Right. Right.
But like in person, it's so much logistics
Mm-hmm.
that gotta happen for the in
Yeah.
person to go off.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now that's
Yep.
something that I don't think it shot me down. I think it built
Mhm.
me up
Yep.
because I'm all about what do I have and how can I start using what I have to make it work. And
Yep.
so making this pivot um would actually help me to get my main goal is to get out there and help people.
Yep.
Like so if making a pivot now is gonna help people to get results and start like taking action for their goals, I'm all
Yep.
for it. I'm all for
For
it.
sure, 100%.
Man,
Because even with
for
the ads and so forth, and even you can talk, even Mike, because I know Mike on the ads call can help you out with like even like running like local ads in the DMV
yeah.
area,
Mm,
where it's like, hey, I'm doing this particular event. You come out, get registered. Uh, you may even say, hey, it's only this amount, or it's free, or whatever you want to look like.
yeah.
Just amount to get the numbers because
Yeah.
now you get the content, the whole 9 yards. So I'm not saying it's not possible in 30 days. All I'm saying
Hmm.
is if it's going to happen in 30 days, it's got to be a hard all-in push to
Right.
pull it off.
Right. Okay. All
And
right.
then it's just like based on the priority for the next 30 days. Should it take 100% priority or
Hmm.
should the main thing with the ads, pushing people, getting on the calls, should that take more priority?
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
either way, we got you. Just let us know. We got you either way. So,
yeah.
and whatever questions you got, I'm
Okay.
definitely a resource.
All right. Bet. That's cool.
Cool. Any other
All
questions for me? Or you all set for now?
right. I'm wondering if you could look at my website.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
So
yeah. Is it the help me take action.com or another one?
it's shellythecoach.com.
Okay. That's right. I did see that. Shelly.
SHELLY thecoach.com.
Yep. All right. Cool.
So I'd love to get some feedback on that.
Yep. Hold on. All right, boom. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So a couple things I would do is because I already went to your site, so I think I like it. So a couple things I would do, because I literally went through your site before.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I help high-level entrepreneurs confidently achieve personal and professional goals in less time. All right, cool. Figure out how to quickly increase your confidence to put yourself out there and take action for what you want while um, making more impact and more income in less time. So let's click on here. Boom. So you got it going to the funnel. Excellent. Um, work with Shelly. So right here, I actually would have, let me see. I would have them go to the opt-in. So like when they click on work with Shelly, I would have them go here.
Okay. Okay.
So and make them opt in. So that way nobody's booking directly without watching the video first.
Okay.
And then when they click on, so I would probably remove apply because you already got work with Shelly.
Okay.
And then I would say, I would just probably make training, say free training.
Okay.
And then again, when they click on that, have them go here.
Okay.
Boom. And then let's see what else. Like all this, I would remove all of this.
Okay.
Like the different courses and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
would remove all of that.
Okay.
I would just kind of have all roads lead here.
Okay.
So I went like a $249 thing, $499. Because what's your core program? How much is it?
5,000.
5,000. Boom. So yeah, so I will remove all of that. Go. Is that the goal success accelerator?
Yes. So if they want to do the group coaching, that's 5,000. If they want to do one-on-one, it's 10,000.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, I would yeah, I'll remove all of that like pricing stuff and all of that. I
Okay.
think your content down here is fine.
Okay.
Uh, but I would definitely have, even down here, I would have another button for, well, you got it already, ways we can help you. And I would have another, I don't see another
No
button.
button.
Yeah, I
Okay.
would have one. So these are all people that you work with.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I would move this up. So
Okay.
I would have like, boom, get started. And then right under, here's some brands that trust us,
Okay.
right? Or something like that, right? And then have
Mm-hmm.
all those logos, boom, 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 like literally right up there at the top.
Okay.
Then I would have like ready to become my next success story. Check out this free training. And then boom, send them back to the opt-in.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how I would do it. And I would just kind of remove a lot of the I think the bio on here is fine. And I would just have another call to action down here to opt in.
Okay.
But yeah, I would remove a lot of the other stuff and make it really focus on getting them into the funnel.
Okay.
Does that
Awesome.
make sense?
Yep. Yep.
Cool. You all
Yeah.
set for now?
I'm all set, man. I got my marching orders. You set me straight.
All right, good, good, good,
I
good, good. So what would
appreciate
you
it.
say, based on this conversation, the top 3 action steps you got, that you're gonna go implement right out the gate? What you got?
So posting 3 to 5 times a day.
Okay.
Making sure I got that content. Getting my videos, my reels, content chopped up so I
Yep.
can make sure I have some stuff to post.
Mhm.
And then making sure that I start doing a live streaming.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, cool. And for anybody who got on since you did your introduction at the beginning, tell everybody again who you are, what you do, and how they can tap in with you.
Hey everybody, I'm Shelly Eldridge. I'm known as Shelly, the confidence coach, and I help high-level professionals to accomplish their personal and professional goals in less time without being confused or overwhelmed. And if you want to connect with me, you can get on Instagram at ShellyTCC or ShellyTheCoach.com. And then if you really want to get going and want to get some free strategies to help you achieve your goals in less time, go to helpmetakeaction.com. I'm excited to chat with you.
Boom. Let me flip this around. Helpmetakeaction.com. I love it. I love it. I love it. And if you're a professional service provider, you're a coach, a consultant, speaker, massage therapist, or whatever, and you're like, hey, I want to get more clients. I want to get more leads. I want to get more clients. I already know I'm amazing at what I do. Just like Shelly already said, she's amazing at what she does. More people just need to know about her. So if you're that type of person, you're amazing at what you do, you want to get in front of more people. And for those people who are looking for you right now, shoot me a DM or click the link, depending on where you're seeing this video at. Click the link around here or shoot me a DM, or you can go to paid ads to profit.com, paid ads to profit.com, spell it all out, or you can just shoot me a DM or click the button around this video or something. So that's all we got. Thank you so much, Shelly, and I'll talk to you in a little bit.
I appreciate you.
For sure. Let me stop.